Hello, my name is Boo Dwyer. I am a Brit-born, Adelaide-based comedian who's very pleased to be with you here this evening. I was an actress back in London and then auditioned for like satire, political satire, and then did musical comedy, and then bit by bit I just erased all of the extra bits and got stuck into stand-up, and that is where I am now, stuck in stand-up. Nothing, like the acting and being poor and just usual stuff. I mean, the weirdest job I've ever done was probably being a cleaner at a university when I was at a different university. Even more weird, bought rice for Peter Andre when he was on tour and I was doing the door. That was a fun time. But no, I've always been performing since I was 16. I've never had any hope at a well-paid job. People, not like audiences. The other comedians are great, and getting to travel, getting to go to different places and seeing your different family from around the different states in different places. I like being able to travel. I like seeing my mates, and then you just get to do a bit of showing off on stage and have a beer at the end. Like it's a pretty sweet life. I like the writing too, but that's boring, isn't it? My first stand-up gig was during Adelaide Fringe in 2009. It was a show called Shaggers run by Nick Coppin, and I revealed a lot about my past with no flair, integrity, or hiding anything. It was 2009. God, that's a long time ago. 10 years ago. Fuck, I'm old. And I thought, just give me a calendar and I'll just pepper it with shrapnel. What time that I bombed? Oh, it was pretty fun here on Thursday. Down a sit down, just with an awesome group. Like Thursday nights are tasty; they're a good fun time. But when you get that big group of business people who are used to just telling the girl to go away, and you'd be like, "I'll bring on your next act soon," and they're like, "Go on then," and you're like, "Oh, there's nowhere to go from that. Don't be a douche. Have a fun time. I'll bring a fun time to you." But yeah, I bombed. There's this guy called Mickey D who's pretty awesome. He's an Australian comic. He lived over in the UK for a while, climbed Everest. He does ultra marathons and stuff. He's pretty good. I really like him. But if not him, I really like more surreal comedians. I like Sam Simmons. I like Demi Lardner. Demi Lardner, I could watch all bloody day. She is hysterical. They're my vibe that I like. Apart from those, who do I like? Cameron Duggan, who's on tonight, pretty bloody good. Shaq Barrett. Who else? Luke Heggie. Luke Heggie and Dave Quirk. All amazing comedians. Love them all. I think my favourite gig was when I was part of a double act, Tiddy Bahaha. We went and did a gig at a mine site in Prominent Hill, and the stage was just pallets with like the floodlights as our lights, and we did it for this big group of miners who had just come off shift, and they were looking at us like they wanted to kill us. And then by the end we were just all getting on, and they brought us out a plate of sandwiches, so we knew we'd bonded, and then ended up having the best night. Everyone had to go to bed at 9 because it's pretty early start in the mines, but like it was just the most surreal and beautiful gig that I've ever done. I felt really, really privileged to do that. I suppose the main difference is people being aware of what you should and shouldn't say, just being more aware of other people's situations, feelings, who they are, and just being a bit more respectful. And I know some people are like, I don't like that. I really like that. I like the way that it's moving, and I like that we should put a bit of thought in what we're saying, because we're there on a stage saying words, and words are pretty powerful. Like that's why we do this, right? And I like that people are starting to think a bit more. Record your sets would be one of them. The second thing I always write on the top of every run sheet if I'm hosting, get in the room. A lot of the time you'll go out there and you'll panic and you'll just say all your words at the empty black hole. Don't do it. Like, talk to the people in front of you. If you're hosting and you want to get a good rapport with the people in front of you, just get in the room, have a chat, find out who they are, and the room will come and embrace you. And you'll that sounds really wanky, doesn't it? But like, you'll have a much better gig, and they will too, because you've got a bit of bonding happening. Well, I've got Newmarket and Stones Corner in the next 2 days. They are very next. And then I'm hosting MOD, which is like the Museum of Discovery, which is in Adelaide. I'm hosting these science talks on a Friday. So that's pretty random. And then I'm moving house and then back to the UK for a while. So comedy-wise, I think I get about a week off now. I'm just gonna hang out, eat chips, drink wine. So just want to say thank you very, very much to Sit Down for having me, to the Paddo Tavern, to the beautiful people that are here. If you want to find out more about what I'm doing, come and find me, Boudoir on Instagram. I won't add you on Facebook if I don't know you, so let's go Instagram. Not up myself, just private. And what else? Other stuff that I'm doing, Petty Bitches. If you find Petty Bitches on Instagram, that's the double act that I do with the Queen. That is Tash York. Come and follow Petty Bitches as well. I don't know, just come and find me. Let's have a glass of wine.